Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at California's tsunami warning system. It's this huge network of science and strategy, all designed to protect millions of people along our coast. But the real question is, how does it all come together? And more importantly, where do you fit in?
All right, let's just get right to it with the one question that really, truly matters. Imagine this. For certain tsunamis, 10 minutes is all the time you've got. That's it. So, you're gonna wanna stick with us because knowing the answer to this question could, and I mean this, literally save your life.
So to figure out how to stay safe, we first have to understand exactly what we're up against. And it turns out California actually faces two totally different kinds of tsunami threats. They're not the same at all.
Okay, so on one side, you've got tsunamis from a distant source. Think of a massive quake way out in Alaska or Japan or Chile. That wave has to travel across the entire Pacific Ocean to get here. But then you've got the local source. And this is a monster fault line called the Cascadia Subduction Zone. And it's sitting right off the coast of Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. It's basically in our backyard.
And this, right here, is the critical difference. The warning time. For that distant tsunami, we get hours of notice. A good 4, maybe even 15 plus hours. That's plenty of time for officials to get the word out and for an orderly evacuation. But for a local one from Cascadia, that wave could be here in as little as 10 to 30 minutes. That completely changes the game.
And you really have to understand, a tsunami isn't just one giant wave like you see in the movies. It's a whole series of powerful surges of water. The flooding itself, the inundation, is massive. But it's the currents that are incredibly powerful and destructive. They can rip apart harbors. And all that stuff that gets swept up, cars, pieces of buildings, that debris turns the water into a battering ram.
So how do we even know one of these is on its way? Well, that's where we get into this system. It's this incredible, high-tech, global race against the wave that kicks into gear just seconds after an earthquake hit.
It all boils down to 3 main steps. First, detection. All around the world, seismic networks feel the earthquake almost instantly. Then, and this is the cool part, special buoys out in the deep ocean, called dark buoys, have sensors on the seafloor that can actually feel the pressure change as a tsunami wave passes over them. That confirms it. Second, all that data gets beamed to the National Tsunami Warning Center up in Alaska. There, scientists analyze everything, model the wave's path, and make the call. Third, dissemination. They issue the alert to state and local officials.
All right, so the scientists in Alaska have hit the big red button. An alert is out. But how does that scientific alert make its way from their computers to, say, a siren on your street or a buzz on your phone? That handoff is absolutely critical.
Now, the system has 4 different alert levels, and you really need to know the difference. A statement, that's just an FYI. An advisory means you should stay out of the water, away from the beach. A watch means, hey, get ready to go, a dangerous tsunami is possible. But a tsunami warning, that is the big one. That means dangerous, life-threatening flooding is coming, and it is time to evacuate the designated zones right now.
And here's a really key detail you should know. The National Tsunami Warning Center issues the alert, and the state's Office of Emergency Services helps pass it along. But the actual decision to order an evacuation, that's a local call. It's your county's emergency managers who are looking at their specific local maps and making that life or death decision. Once they make that call, your county is going to use every tool in the toolbox to reach you. You'll see it breaking out on TV, you'll hear it on the radio. Some coastal towns have sirens. But the number one tool, the real game changer, especially for those super fast local tsunamis, is the wireless emergency alert. Yeah, that's that loud, buzzing alert that takes over your entire phone screen. It's designed to get your attention no matter what.
But let's be real. What if you're in a place with bad cell service? What if the power's out? For the most dangerous kind of tsunami, the one that's right on our doorstep, the most important warning of all doesn't come from a screen. It comes from the Earth itself. Okay, I need you to listen very closely, because this is probably the most important thing you will hear in this entire explainer. For a local tsunami, the one from the Cascadia Fault, you will not have time to wait for an official alert to pop up on your phone. The earthquake is the warning. Let me say that again. The earthquake is your warning. If you're near the coast and you feel strong shaking that goes on for 20 seconds or more, you go immediately. You get to high ground.
So, whether you feel that long, strong shaking or you get an official tsunami warning on your phone, your playbook is simple. 3 steps. 1. Go inland and uphill. Your goal is to get at least 100 feet above sea level, or about 2 miles inland. 2. Walk if you can. Seriously, the roads are going to be a nightmare of traffic jams, and the last place you want to be is trapped in your car in the danger zone. And 3. Once you're safe, stay put. Don't go back until you hear the official all clear from authorities. The danger from a tsunami can last for hours.
The good news is you won't be guessing where to go. Coastal communities have already planned this out. You're going to see these blue and white tsunami evacuation route signs. They are there for a reason. They've been placed to guide you step by step to a safe high ground location. Get to know what they look like, and when the time comes, trust them.
So we've seen all the amazing science, the buoys on the ocean floor, the warning centers, the evacuation signs on the street, but this entire incredible chain of survival has one final, absolutely crucial link. And that link is you.
Because at the end of the day, being prepared is what turns a warning into survival. It's simple stuff, really. It means going online right now to tsunamizone.org and knowing if your home, your job, or your kid's school is in a hazard zone. It means signing up for your county's local emergency alerts. It means having a family plan. And it means having a go bag ready with a few days of essentials. All this incredible technology only works if you're ready to use the information it gives you.
So look, the technology is in place. The emergency planners have done their jobs. The signs are literally on the streets. This whole global system, this amazing feat of science and coordination, is designed to do one thing: deliver a warning from the deep ocean right to your doorstep. The only question left is, are you ready for it?